I wanted to talk a little bit about the since you brought up the pep talk, and the you know reinvigorating yourself after a loss, and I had a chat with my buddy Cheese from Team Rush, where this is exactly what we were talking about. We wanted them to have a pep talk when they played Team Howl, and they came back and fragged out hard. And here's some big nade damage in this pistol round.
Really,
But just to quickly wrap that up, Team Rush has gotten themselves, they've gotten themselves a coach that they really trust, and I think that's so important to a team, especially a team like this in these leagues, who are just trying to get it together. Meanwhile, the pistol round, I'll stop blabbing on about Team Rush as we have Kulas Nation and Team Howl coming
really
in.
nice frag coming out.
Blite taking it down.
Yeah.
That's a nice headshot by him out of nowhere. 2v2 now, though, as 2D making that into a disadvantageous situation. And
2D
there's 2D coming in
really
again.
Nice
Nice hold there. Nice play by Kulas Nation. They got in there fast, and they got the bomb plant down. And yeah, that's the pistol round going to Kulas Nation. They're going to have a couple of AKs already on the table there. So
shout out to
players who got 2 kills.
Shout out to Nidus for observing. If we could get that X-ray back, that would be amazing. This man's putting in work, really making a great scene for us. So I thank him as well. We see a save coming out of Howl and just nades galore coming middle from Kulas Nation. You're saying 2 AKs coming out, and they're just pushing onto the A bomb site, wrapping into the archway, and Blite taking out Moduca, Flip taking out Tav, Mikkoy, and Theta, all getting frags. Seems like almost everybody got a frag in that round, and that's, I mean, to be expected, but we're going to see Team Howl buy back up here. Hopefully they focus on utility, because utility is going to be big on here, especially on CT side. They really need to be ensuring that the Kulas can't take banana really fast. They have to ensure that Kulas is pushed back into middle, and there's one flash and a late molly, and we do have a frag coming out from Spzrta onto Theta, but they need to be really focusing on that utility, and there's not a lot of it coming off of Howl.
Flip is already in the spawn here. Will Spzrta? No, Spzrta caught with his pistol out, with his pants down. Flip coming in with the flank, and he just ran right through mid. The call out didn't come through soon enough, or if it did, then Spzrta didn't respond to it soon enough. Now Flip coming around the corner, and they just look so good. Kulas Nation, they're really, really clean with their peaks. And Moduca, the only player remaining outside of Team Howl, he's going to get taken down by Flip. And yeah, I think banana control is really key to this map in general. I think it's a very, very important situation. It's that one choke point where it's so separated from everything else, and if you can kind of get control of that and get your rotations going, you can start playing this map vertically as opposed to horizontally, if that makes any sense. Where you can sort of twist the map a little bit if you have control of that pathway, which Mikkoy is charging down right now. Gorclo with the Deagle, gonna hold that, and Howl's gonna back off into the site.
So we see a focus over on top banana here with who do we have? We have Flip sitting over towards stairs mid area, just waiting for those rotators to come out. We see a nice B push coming out. Tav with a beautiful 1D through the smoke. 2D fragging onto Gorclo. All we have left is Spzrta in sight. Spzrta going for those Deeg shots. 2D taking him out with the P250. Tav getting the refrag onto 2D, and Mikkoy once again pistol versus pistol. Now it's a 2v2. We have Kulas Nation both down about 50 HP, and Team Howl is on full, so they really have to push through it. Moduca getting mollied off, and so does Loki sitting back in the cubby towards banana. One of the Kulas Nation members sitting at new box, and Mikkoy just waiting for the flank. Mikkoy getting the frag onto Moduca, leaving Loki in a 1v2. Probably going to get peeked at the same time from both players. Just getting baited out, back and forth. Loki actually taking that frag onto Mikkoy. He extended a little too far, and getting the second frag onto Flip. Gonna get that defused. Really nice to see that. Loki took his time. He wasn't extending way too far out. Didn't lose his cool. 3 frags coming out of Tav and 2 out of Loki to take the first round for Team Howl.
Yeah, Tav key to that round, holding strong with that Deagle in the sight. And yeah, they backed off. They, took their time and bought enough time for Loki to get in there and, yeah, Nice defense there coming in from Team Howl. I really like that. Spzrta now going to have the op, and so we're going to see the first time that Team Howl really makes any use of the op in this series so far. We'll see what Spzrta is able to do with that, as once again Kulas Nation going very aggressive. Actually, they're going to slow it down a little bit in mid here.
See Spzrta holding banana with that op. There we go. Get those mollies out. Mollying deep. Trying to get a tag onto Blite there. Misses the shot, but it's a little bit of molly damage.
Tiny little bits of damage coming onto Blite there. And Moduca waiting in the smoke. Doesn't want to get hit by this rush again. And so going to be holding an off angle here in relation to that smoke. But Flip takes him down with a headshot there, and 2D as well hits Loki, and so now only Tav remaining in the pit position, and he's gonna get hit, seen in the shoulder. There's 2D coming in with the kill, and A site completely clear. Now with the op and the M4, you might want to see a save out of Team Howl here.
Most likely gonna see that. That op's gonna be really important, but Blite's on the fight here. Looks like he's going for the hunt, gonna push up banana. Looks like we have Spzrta holding CT, and Gorclo is kind of at an off angle here. Spzrta actually taking out Mikkoy, pushed through CT, and we see Blite going for the swing. Gorclo taking him out, and they're just losing gun after gun. They know where they are, and we see the push coming out of 2D. He's just running in through CT. Theta coming up banana, and we're probably just gonna see them holding off. 2D, getting a really nice frag onto Spzrta. I'm not too sure why they're peeking for that save and a pre-fire, but Gorclo is able to keep his gun for this following round.
Yeah, Gorclo barely surviving there, and actually Spzrta had his op removed from his hands. So actually, that's a huge find for Kulas Nation, and Mikkoy going to be on that op now, as a very, very, poverty buy coming in from Team Howl. Pistols, SMGs, Theta. Spzrta was going in for the rush, and Theta actually got taken down to 6 HP. Loki going to take down Flip, and Loki with the 1Ds coming in this match, and he's going to hop back as some damage traded between Moduca and Blite over on the A site there. And looks like Kulas Nation might push up mid again. On the opposite sides of the smoke here. What will Moduca be able to do? The shot's barely grazing his ear, and he will be somewhat aware, and he's going to peek, but he only has the USP, and Blite going to take him down, no problem. Will Loki be able to get more 1Ds here? Smoke comes down. Theta, 6 HP, is going to be the first to enter the site. Now they have a site, even though they don't know. Loki misses the shot and turns right around. 2D now taking out Gorclo as well, and now it's just Tav with a puny little P250. Will pick up a rifle there, but no armor either on Tav, so.
But
since he has heard that op over there,
everybody is lit, and 2D 20 HP peaks coming out of Boiler Room, and he just needs all the confidence of the world coming out of this.
Yeah, it's rough because that definitely was a chance there for Team Howl to get a clutch, because, yeah, like you said, such low health bars on all the players of Kulas Nation, but not able to find even a single one, as 5-1 now the score for Kulas Nation versus Team Howl.
Perfect. All right, so we have X-Ray back on. Thank you, Observer. We've Gorclo being flashed off at car. Can't even use that op. 14 HP. He's down already. We see Blite and Theta both just pushing up banana hard. It looks like we have a lost, disconnected player.
We have a disconnect. So hopefully we'll get a pause here. Did leave the bomb back in spawn there, and looks like they're gonna pause next round, and they'll play this round out. It looks like they might win it anyway. 3v2 now situation. Tav coming in. Tav getting traded out, and yeah, they do get that win even without Mikkoy. So just a little bit of BM coming in from Kulas Nation, saying we can even beat you 4v5. As 6-1 now in favor of Kulas Nation.
So we have Howl back on a save. I don't know why Moduca decided to buy up that Famous, but maybe it was a misbuy. Either way, there's not a ton of utility, and that's what it's kind of saying is I would have almost rather seen a bunch of utility, maybe some P250s, no armor, just to be able to get the same amount of money. But we have a really nice frag coming from Spzrta out in the corner. Gorclo pushing through, completely flat. Blite taking him out. Blite getting 2 frags, and Flip taking out Loki through the wall on towards apartments. All we have left is Moduca with the Famous and Tav with the Deagle. Tav is sitting over towards the artist's site. Moduca putting that Famous to work, grabbing an AK most likely from Flip. And Tav rotating his way over back onto the B bomb site. 2D knows he's going to be in and around here somewhere, working up Speedway slowly but surely, not making any noise. We're going to see a contact right here in 2D taking out Tav. Knew he was somewhere around there, and Moduca the only one left with that AK, and they're going to be hunting him. 2D's going to be right on him. They're going to try to go grab that gun out of his hands, and they want to take this aggressively. So if 2D's being very methodic, with
Moduca was last seen here in pit, but they won't expect him to have remained here, as they did see his teammate going for the bomb site. But he's going to spot 2D. Nice shot there to take him out, and going to be totally safe. They won't be able to reach him here. So Moduca saves the gun. While we saw Tav kind of try to get in there, try to get frisky with the 1v3, and was punished by 2D for it. So 7-1 now for Kulas Nation. And Team Howl still yet to find a real, solid answer to the aggression of Kulas. Kulas Nation just seems to be getting in position more quickly, and just seems to be orienting themselves a little bit more quickly. You can see some nice grenades coming out here. Spzrta going to peek very aggressively here. Actually, not going to peek just yet. Blite takes down Gorclo already, but there's the jump peek. Now they know he's here. Blite, now Mikkoy takes him out with the op, and they're going to have total control of the B site. And once again, here's Moduca sitting at pit still, jumps out.
Right, coming back from Tav and
alone
CT.
To retake this site.
The only one. He's getting pushed out with the molly, trying to hold the smoke push. He's to get the frag. He's not. He is shook. He couldn't get those shots off, and focusing more on getting out of that molly than the 2 guys jumping through the smoke. I mean, at least one of those should have been able to be taken out, but when you're down 8-1 and you just got 16-2 the last game, everything's kind of shaky. So
he looks jittery for sure, and they all do a little bit. I think Team Howl really feels on the back foot. They're not feeling confident. You can tell they're not playing confidently. They don't have steady hands right now, it looks like, and definitely want to see. And this is something that I think. Here's a nice push from Spzrta. Gets some damage onto Mikkoy, but Mikkoy with some nice movement gets out of that. And here's Moduca with the peek, takes down Flip. A little bit of a nice, good try on the second peek, but does get taken down. And so 2v4 coming in from Team Howl. And yeah, when we saw this happen to Team Rush, that for the second map they really were able to come back mentally. It was really nice to see how they were able to just relax, get back to fundamentals, get the frags, get the angles, get their sprays down. I really liked seeing that, and I would love to see it out of Team Howl. I'm not sure how tactical timeouts work here, but this would definitely be a time if we're able to use them for Team Howl to take some kind of tactical timeout, because they really need to just stop the momentum of Kulas Nation. I think Kulas Nation's a very, very momentum-based team, and whatever Team Howl can do to just sort of stop that, to get themselves back in the game, would help them.
Well, I just wanted to see some follow-up peaks with the B players, because they had 3 guys at B, and Spzrta was the only one who peeked out onto Banana. Yeah, it was a really nice frag from Theta onto Tav. We have a boost up here from Moduca, seeing that 2 of them going towards Arch. Theta getting taken out. Flip all the way through. Really slow comms here. Flip doing the same thing, already running all the way through CT. Mikkoy getting the frag on a Gorclo. But yeah, for last round, they should have been peeking with Spzrta. He almost took out Mikkoy, and Mikkoy could have been punished. 2D taking out Moduca on the boost there, leaving this Loki in a 1v3. Already on the quick rotate to CT, probably going to see Flip spot him out, and then Mikkoy, unless, no, 2D goes, and he notices him as well.
Chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. And yeah, it's just, you know, you want to see those trades. It looks like, you know, Team Howl needs to go back to basics a little bit. I think they're getting a little hot-headed here and just sort of charging in, and you're seeing them get caught out a lot, jumping or switching weapons, things like this. And yeah, like you said, that the lack of comms, you know, they should have known Flip was coming into mid. They just saw him. Moduca saw him really quickly.
It's the third round in a row that Mikkoy has done that. What they need, they're not adapting. What they need to be doing is realizing that. Oh, that was a nice flash kill from Mikkoy. He knows that one's close, but see, 2D's right behind him, and he takes the peek. That's what Howl's not doing. They're letting their team go and peek one by one. McCoy's done that for 3 rounds in a row, and he hasn't changed any of that, and they're not punishing it. Sure, they're mollying deep, but if he's getting up that fast, molly close, molly deep, nade close while they're in the molly.
Nade stack, maybe.
Right,
you know?
just,
yeah, you can.
If they have 3 guys there, focus on the utility. Loki has no utility. Gorclo is 1 nade. Moduca has no utility. Spzrta is opping. He's glass opping with 2 flashes, whereas a smoke would be a lot better to fall back. Mikkoy once again pushing up top banana. Just finally they get a smoke off to pull them back, and that's what I was saying, is utility on CT side is so important, and we're not seeing much of it. These guys aren't winning their gunfights, so why do they think that not using utility is going to benefit them? And I really think that they need to look back at these demos or these VODs and change really quick flick from Spzrta onto Flip, and Blite taking out Moduca, so they're back even again. A lot of damage on a 2D, but once again Blite getting the trade. Spzrta getting dinked, and Blite getting damaged as well, so it's pretty well even here. We have Gorclo with a Famous, so if they're peeking out, if they're going to play, they need to really play together. They need to play duos. It's not going to happen. Theta takes out Gorclo, Mikkoy out on Tav, and Spzrta 15 HP left in a 1v3 with an op. Bomb is down, and he's here. They already know where he is. Misses a shot onto Blite. And they're just going to push him. They're just going to push him. Just going to pinch him. McCoy knows where he is. So does Blite. They're going for the shots. They're just play with them and done. So
yeah, you really see, like, Kulas Nation's playing very good Counter-Strike, you know, a lot of good, you know, trade frags, double peeking, you know, using their utility. It's really a good stuff by Kulas Nation, and Team Howl just looks lost up against it, you know. And there have been some good executes and some good, you know, on Vertigo, it's just starting to look like the better map for Team Howl. They had some, you know, things where it's like, okay, yeah, you're doing what you're supposed to do. Here's a nice nade. Oh, Spzrta with 3 kills coming in with the spray. Lots of nade damage went down, and Tav gonna miss that shot there, and it's just Loki and Moduca. Plant coming down, Theta going over towards construction as Moduca going to peek out. Actually does a lot of damage to Theta, but Loki now the only one remaining, and with the op in his hand, now he's going to switch over to that AK.
Oh,
okay, nice shot there.
He cleans out Theta, and now he's got a half health Mikkoy sitting new box. No health Mikkoy sitting new box with that molly. He's got. Oh no, McCoy's out. Loki's. Oh. He needed to. I don't think he realized he pushed out. It was really well played from McCoy, though.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, that was really well played. I have to give it to him. Much as I wanted Loki to get that, you know, get the momentum rolling. McCoy played that so well. He saw the molly coming out. His low HP pushed right out. Played aggressive behind that fountain. That's the Kulas Nation that we're expecting to see, and they're really pulling it out every single round. So
it's really hard at this point not to, you know, hope for a couple of round wins for Team Howl, just to, you know, even this game out a little bit, because Kulas Nation is just starving. Theta with a push. Nice kill by Tav. Blite trades that one out, though, and Spzrta once again with this off, and Moduca gets taken down already. And yeah, just, you know, falling over and over, just members of Team Howl getting cornered, tunneled in, and taken down. There's the op, yeah, did manage to.
Ooh, nice, damage onto Flip.
Shot onto Flip there, so let's see how fast Gorclo can rotate.
Ooh,
No, Gorclo gets taken
nice
down as well, but another
flick.
nice shot by Spzrta. as Moduca on the op here. Mikkoy taking him down 14-1 in this half. And yeah, GH indeed coming in the chat. Spzrta, oh man, he had the positioning, but it was his teammates were crumbling around him. So really difficult stuff. Difficult stuff to watch from Howl right now. They are sort of falling apart here, and they really need they need to take a break after this and really, you know, like you say, watch the VODs, look at all these things that are happening, and you know, reset their fundamentals a little bit.
Yep, absolutely. So I mean, you know, it's like I said, all learning experience. I will be right back for a second half. Gonna grab some more water.
All right. Well, while our friend Wilbus, you know, fulfills his aquatic needs. I'm not sure if that's how you use the word aquatic, but we see 2D now once again at the top of the scoreboard, as he has been many times in the past. 18-5 on 2D there, and the T side of Team Howl going to be tested here, and going to be tested very intensely, as it's 14-1 for Kulas Nation, where now they are on the CT side, which is generally considered to be slightly the easier side to play, especially at this level of Counter-Strike. Throws a grenade, which is going to do quite a lot there, but Blite and Theta, oh my goodness, so much damage going down, and Wilbus, you're going to miss it. The ridiculous aggression coming out of Kulas Nation on that pistol round, so many bullets being poured into that mid, and welcome back, Wilbus. You missed a absolute slaughter in mid there. So yeah, Team Howl forcing up Tech-9s, Deagles, Galils against the, you know, a relatively safe buy from Kulas Nation on the bonus round here. So Kulas Nation, look at Flip going so aggressive, and they're still in spawn, and Flip is all the way up here. He's going to get taken down for a couple. GG trading it back.
No respect.
Kills going back and forth, but in
Spzrta just sitting back
Kulas
here.
Nation. Yeah, here's Spzrta actually getting 2 back, so it's a 1v1, and let's see what Theta can do here. Theta, Spzrta is actually going towards him now, so he will find that, but no, it just fires a wild shot. And a headshot coming in. Spzrta continues to peek. And doesn't manage to get anything, so
he needs to close the gap here, grab bomb, go B. He knows where he is. He's gonna get cut off though if he can pull any of those nades out.
No, he's actually gonna be able to get to the B site. He does throw the nade just to deter Theta if he were going through mid, but he is gonna get the bomb plant down here. He's gonna fake it because he thinks Theta's closer than he is. Actually, Theta's quite a bit far away. Could have gotten that bomb plant, but he doesn't know. And there's Theta gonna go with the jump peek, and Spzrta spraying.
Spzrta could just haul ass. Hey, I was thinking big brain play.
He a little bit of a cat and mouse situation.
Oh, and Theta, he's walking to make it sound like he's going, and they both double faked each other.
Now they're gonna meet here. Actually, Theta might go with the peek. He is gonna wait until he hears the bomb plant, and he is going to hear it. There's Spzrta nodding in approval, and he is gonna be hidden here. So Theta going out for the peek, and Theta finishes it off. Gonna get the defuse. 16-1 for Kulas Nation. Not even letting 2 rounds go on their map pick of Inferno. And yeah, you know, what else is there to say about that match? Just Kulas Nation once again with a dominating performance against Team Howl here. Beautiful work by 2D in this map. So many kills coming out from him.